Gentlemen, let me ask you a question that may feel both personal and pressing. Have you ever woken up in the morning and felt that your energy, vitality, or performance simply was not what it used to be? Perhaps you remember a time when you rose with vigor, when your body responded effortlessly, when your mornings set the tone for a day filled with confidence and strength. But now, the mornings may feel slower, your energy may not surge the way it once did, and the strength you counted on seems harder to summon. This change is not a coincidence. It is not just the passing of years. It is a physiological shift that takes place in every man as the decades advance. And while it is inevitable that the body ages, it is not inevitable that performance must collapse. In fact, there are surprisingly simple, natural strategies to regain much of that lost vitality, and one of the most overlooked, yet powerful tools, is what you consume just before you close your eyes at night. A carefully chosen nighttime drink can transform the way your body recovers, supports circulation, balances hormones, and prepares you for performance when morning comes. When a man crosses the threshold of 50, his physiology begins to change more dramatically than most are prepared to admit. Testosterone production declines steadily, blood vessels lose elasticity, circulation slows, and the efficiency of nutrient absorption diminishes. All of these factors create an environment where energy is compromised and performance, both in physical and intimate contexts, weakens. Add to this the disruptions in sleep patterns that commonly accompany aging, and the stage is set for mornings that feel far less invigorating than they should. Yet the body still retains the remarkable ability to repair and restore itself overnight, provided it is given the correct raw materials and support. That is where a targeted nighttime drink enters the conversation. Taken before bed, it can provide the nutrients and compounds necessary to fuel hormone production, improve blood flow, enhance sleep quality, and prepare the body for stronger function by morning. The first key factor to understand is the role of sleep in male health and performance. Sleep is not merely a period of rest. It is the stage upon which the body executes its most important repairs. During deep sleep, growth hormone surges, testosterone is replenished, cellular repair takes place, and the cardiovascular system has the opportunity to recover from the stresses of the day. However, if sleep is shallow, fragmented, or insufficient, these critical processes are disrupted. For men over 50, sleep often becomes more fragile due to hormonal changes, increased nighttime urination, or underlying conditions such as sleep apnea. Therefore, any strategy designed to improve morning performance must begin with optimizing sleep, and a nighttime drink can play a direct role in setting the stage for better rest. Certain nutrients, such as magnesium, glycine, and tryptophan, have been shown to calm the nervous system, relax muscles, and encourage deeper, more restorative sleep cycles. By incorporating these into a nightly routine, men can significantly enhance their ability to enter the deep sleep phases necessary for hormonal recovery and physical restoration. Beyond sleep, one must consider circulation. Performance in any form is dependent upon healthy blood flow. The vascular system is the delivery network that transports oxygen, nutrients, and hormones to every tissue of the body. As men age, arteries stiffen, nitric oxide production decreases, and endothelial function weakens. These changes make it more difficult for blood to flow where it is most needed, particularly in moments of demand. This is why men over 50 are more likely to experience diminished stamina and performance difficulties. Fortunately, circulation can be supported through nutrition. Compounds such as nitrates from beets, citrulline from watermelon, and flavonoids from dark fruits like pomegranate have been shown to improve nitric oxide production, relax blood vessels, and enhance endothelial function. Taken at night, these compounds work synergistically with the body's overnight repair processes, priming the vascular system to respond more effectively in the morning. A nighttime drink rich in these nutrients becomes not just a simple beverage, but a scientifically grounded intervention for restoring youthful blood flow and performance capacity. The conversation must also include the central role of testosterone. Testosterone is the cornerstone hormone of male vitality, influencing muscle mass, bone density, libido, mood, and overall energy. After the age of 30, testosterone levels begin to decline by approximately 1% per year, and by the time a man reaches 50, the cumulative effect is significant. While some choose pharmaceutical interventions, natural methods of supporting testosterone production remain essential, and nutrition is at the forefront of this effort. Zinc, magnesium, vitamin D, and certain amino acids directly support the enzymatic pathways involved in testosterone synthesis. Moreover, the body produces most of its testosterone during sleep, particularly during the deepest cycles of slumber. Therefore, a drink that supplies these nutrients in the evening effectively equips the body with the raw materials needed for optimal hormone production. For example, a magnesium-rich cocoa drink not only enhances sleep but also supports testosterone levels, while a small dose of tart cherry juice provides melatonin for sleep regulation and antioxidants for recovery. These choices illustrate how intentional nutrition before bed can significantly influence hormonal health and performance outcomes. It is also important to recognize the influence of stress and cortisol on performance. Chronic stress elevates cortisol levels, and high cortisol suppresses testosterone production while disrupting sleep. Men over 50 often carry the burden of professional responsibilities, financial concerns, and family obligations, all of which can elevate stress. The result is a vicious cycle in which high cortisol lowers testosterone, poor sleep further disrupts hormones, and weakened performance increases stress yet again. To break this cycle, nighttime nutrition must address stress regulation. Adaptogenic herbs such as ashwagandha rashi, mushroom, or chamomile are known to reduce cortisol, calm the nervous system, and promote a balanced hormonal environment. When included in a nighttime drink, they act as gentle restoratives, reducing the hormonal interference of stress and allowing testosterone and other vital processes to operate more effectively during the night. Hydration is another element often overlooked. Dehydration is common in older men, and even mild dehydration can significantly impair circulation, energy, and performance. Drinking too much water before bed, however, increases the likelihood of nighttime urination, which fragments sleep. The solution lies in a carefully measured drink that provides hydration balanced with electrolytes such as magnesium, potassium, and sodium. This ensures that the body remains hydrated without overstimulating the kidneys. Coconut water or a mineral-rich herbal infusion can provide this balance, keeping the body hydrated through the night while also delivering electrolytes essential for muscle function, nerve signaling, and overall performance readiness. Another dimension that deserves consideration is metabolic health. Many men over 50 experience changes in insulin sensitivity and blood sugar regulation, both of which directly influence energy and performance. If blood sugar spikes too high before bed, insulin surges, and this can disrupt sleep and hormonal balance. Conversely, if blood sugar dips too low during the night, the body releases cortisol to restore glucose levels, which again interferes with sleep and suppresses testosterone. The goal, therefore, is to stabilize blood sugar before bed with a drink that combines protein, slow-digesting carbohydrates, and healthy fats. For instance, a small serving of warm almond milk with added collagen protein and a touch of honey provides a balanced macronutrient profile that stabilizes blood sugar, supports joint health, and contributes to collagen synthesis, which is vital for connective tissue resilience. This kind of nutritional strategy ensures that the body remains in a stable metabolic state through the night, maximizing recovery and morning vitality. Inflammation must also be addressed. Low-grade chronic inflammation is common in aging men and is a major factor in reduced performance, cardiovascular issues, and joint pain. Inflammation interferes with blood flow, suppresses testosterone, and reduces cellular efficiency. A nighttime drink designed for men over 50 should include anti-inflammatory compounds such as curcumin from turmeric, gingerols from ginger, or polyphenols from green tea. These compounds reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, setting the stage for better tissue recovery and stronger function in the morning. A warm, golden milk made with turmeric, ginger, and black pepper not only provides anti-inflammatory benefits but also promotes relaxation, making it an ideal nighttime beverage for restoring balance. The cumulative effect of all these factors, sleep, circulation, testosterone, stress, hydration, metabolism, and inflammation, creates a complex web of influences on male performance. Addressing any one of them in isolation may yield modest improvements, but addressing them synergistically through a thoughtfully crafted nighttime drink creates a compound effect. The body is primed to sleep more deeply, hormones are better balanced, circulation is enhanced, inflammation is reduced, and hydration is stabilized. The result is not just stronger performance in the narrow sense of intimate vitality, but stronger performance in every domain: mental clarity, energy, stamina, and physical resilience. One must also appreciate the psychological component of this practice. Developing a nightly ritual around preparing and consuming a health-focused drink creates consistency and signals the body that it is time to transition into rest and recovery. Rituals anchor behavior, and when they are built around restorative actions, they foster confidence. For men who have felt their performance slipping, reclaiming control through a deliberate nightly practice instills a renewed sense of empowerment. Each evening becomes an opportunity to invest in the following day's strength. This mental shift is as important as the physiological changes because confidence itself is a powerful performance enhancer. Knowing that you have equipped your body with the nutrients it needs encourages self-assurance, and that assurance often translates into better outcomes. Practical application must always accompany theory. A man over 50 who wishes to enhance his performance by morning might prepare a drink consisting of beetroot powder for nitric oxide, tart cherry juice for melatonin and antioxidants, a small amount of cocoa for magnesium and relaxation, and a touch of ginger for anti-inflammatory support. This combination, taken 30 to 60 minutes before bed, delivers circulation-enhancing compounds, hormone-supporting minerals, sleep-promoting agents, and inflammation reducers all in one. Another variation could include warm almond milk with turmeric, black pepper, and a dash of cinnamon, offering anti-inflammatory, blood sugar stabilizing, and calming properties. These are not exotic prescriptions, but accessible, natural solutions that leverage the body's own capacity to restore itself overnight. When evaluating these strategies, it is critical to remember that no single drink will overcome the effects of poor lifestyle choices. Nutrition works in concert with exercise, stress management, and overall health practices. A man who consumes a restorative nighttime beverage but neglects physical activity, carries excessive abdominal fat, or smokes will not achieve the same results as one who adopts a comprehensive approach. Exercise, particularly resistance training, stimulates testosterone production and improves circulation. Weight management reduces inflammation and enhances hormone sensitivity. Stress reduction practices such as meditation or breathing exercises improve cortisol balance. When these lifestyle elements align with nutritional strategies, the results are magnified, and the transformation can be profound. The beauty of focusing on a nighttime drink is its simplicity. Unlike complicated regimens that require multiple steps throughout the day, this strategy condenses key interventions into a single, manageable practice. It does not demand radical changes to daily routines or require costly supplements. It simply requires consistency and the willingness to make a small investment in one's nightly ritual. Over time, the benefits accumulate. Mornings feel stronger, energy is more stable, and confidence is renewed. For men who may have felt resigned to decline, this practice offers a pathway back to vitality without the need for drastic measures. By now, it should be clear that the simple act of drinking the right beverage before bed carries profound implications for male health after 50. It is not merely about chasing fleeting performance, but about restoring the interconnected systems that sustain energy, strength, and vitality. Sleep becomes deeper and more restorative, circulation more robust, hormones better balanced, inflammation quieter, and metabolism steadier. The result is mornings that inspire confidence, bodies that respond with strength, and minds that are prepared for the challenges of the day. This is not a promise of eternal youth, but it is a practical, achievable method of reclaiming a significant measure of vitality that many men fear has been permanently lost. In conclusion, men over 50 face undeniable changes in their physiology that impact performance and vitality. Yet these changes need not be accepted passively. By leveraging the science of sleep, circulation, hormonal support, stress management, hydration, metabolism, and inflammation, and by implementing a simple nighttime ritual centered around a restorative drink, it is possible to awaken stronger, more energized, and more capable. This is not an abstract theory but a practical approach grounded in nutritional science and human physiology. Every man has the choice to surrender, to decline, or to embrace strategies that restore and empower. The nightly drink, simple though it may appear, is a powerful tool in this pursuit. And tomorrow morning, when you rise with more strength, more energy, and more confidence, you will know that this small choice made the night before has become the foundation for a stronger, more vital you.